Hi, I'm Dr. Berni. I'm a homeopathic practitioner in the state of Arizona, but actually I'm global because I take people, as patients from all over the world virtually now because of COVID. And don't have to wear a mask if you're virtual with me. So that's one plus. And we're talking about homeopathic medicine. I was taught in the UK in 1994, so I have a pretty good background in homeopathic medicine, natural medicine. Very briefly, homeopathy is made from animal, vegetable, mineral, organs of animals and things like that, to create wellness, to make medicines that are non-toxic to the body. So all the poisons that you would be getting in a prescription medicine have no place in homeopathy. So natural medicine is not only herbs and vitamins and minerals like naturopathic medicine would prescribe. We don't, as homeopaths, prescribe that. We don't use minerals and vitamins and things like that, because that really doesn't get you well. It supports your immune system, but homeopathic medicine, that's what makes you well. And we make well all things from an STD to Lyme disease to the common cold. I mean, you name it, we can do it with homeopathic medicine. Homeopathic medicine is very quick in the cure, is very easy, very simple. It does no harm to the body, and there's no taste to the medicine. I use all liquid, so all drops under the tongue, as you may have heard before in certain types of natural medicines. So remember, homeopathy is not naturopathic, it's homeopathic. There's a humongous difference there, huge difference. Okay, I am taking new patients. I'm taking patients from all over the world, and what I do is I'll take a case history on you virtually. We'll talk about an hour, and I learn everything I can about your health and your background health and the background of health in your family members in order to kind of zone in on what I could do for you to make you well. And then when we establish what medicines you would need, I can mail them to you. So you can find me on the internet everywhere. You can go to my website, gilbertnaturalmedicine.com, and request a meeting with me, a consultation with me, and fill out your email and all that stuff and tell me that you want a consultation, and I'll get back with you, and the office will call you and we'll schedule a time for you to meet with me online. Very simple. We send you a link, you push the link, you're in the room with me. It's not difficult at all. Very simple. You can also go to gilbertnaturalmedicine.com and read all about what we do and what I do, and learn new things about healing, health and healing. It's important to keep your immune system very strong in this time of pandemic, and I can teach you how to do that. And speaking of teaching, you can go to my other website, Arizona Academy for Natural Health.com, and I teach a course in homeopathy. It's just a wonderful course. It's just loaded with wonderful information that you can learn homeopathic medicine by and get a certificate in the mail, and it says that you've learned homeopathy, and you can go ahead and use what you learn to heal yourself and your family members. Isn't that wonderful in times like this where you want natural medicine, you can't see a doctor, you don't know where to go or what to do? So now you could help yourself. The course is only $199, and you will learn everything that I could possibly teach you in an intermediate course. Now, there's an advanced course, but after reading the syllabus on this course, you'll see that you're going to learn pretty many things. So that's Arizona Academy for naturalhealth.com. Please go there. Please read the syllabus. Please enroll. It's that simple. Now, let's go back to what I treat. My specialty has been curing STDs and Lyme disease. Now, here's what I have found during my years of practice since 1994 to 2021. People sometimes don't want to get well, especially people that have Lyme disease and a disease that they're told was incurable. Now, I am not talking about fourth stage cancer. I'm talking about STDs, Lyme disease, valley fever, things that your doctor will say, you're just going to have to live with this the rest of your life. Well, you don't have to. I mean, that's ridiculous. Who's going to live with something the rest of their lives and not be able to find a cure? I don't get that. So that's another reason why I want you to go to gilbertnaturalmedicine.com, read about what we do. I can't even tell you how many thousands of bouts of herpes and HPV that we've tackled and cured. You know, HPV, this is a type of wart that is given way to cancer. So if you have HPV, you are destined for cancer unless you cure this HPV. Now, that's not silly. That's not, I'm talking real stuff here. Your doctor might not agree with me, but you know what? Whatever, read my face. Okay. HPV, human papilloma virus, highly contagious. Oh my God. If you have a venereal wart, you need help. You can't sleep around. You can't even give this to your spouse, your boyfriend, whatever, even your family members. Highly contagious. People can't sit on your toilet seat. People cannot use your towels that you've used previous. People cannot use your bar soap or washcloths. Heavens, you're not using that anymore anyway. That's how contagious HPV is. And given enough time, it gives way to cancer. So if you have HPV, you definitely want to see me because I will kill those warts. What happens when you go to the doctor, medical doctor, and like Western medicine, allopathic medicine, and they say, okay, we're gonna shoot some stuff up inside of you, or we're gonna give you this medicine, to help you with this HPV. It will subside the symptoms. You may not break out as much or at all with what they give you, but that doesn't mean it's gone. That means it's hiding in your nervous system, and someday it's going to surface again, resurface, and it's going to hit you in the wrong way, and it doesn't have to resurface as warts, it can resurface as cancer. That's what I'm talking about. Everything hides in your nervous system. Same with the herpes. Your doctor gives you something and says, you're home free. Go, you don't have herpes. Oh yeah, you do. You may not purge, you may not have an outbreak, but those herpes are in the nervous system and they're lying dormant only to resurface at another time. And they will. Whether it's venereal or oral, herpes is herpes. There's 1 and 2, different variation. It's all herpes. It's all contagious. So if you have oral herpes, you definitely don't want someone to drink out of your cup or your glass or use your toothbrush, heaven forbid, or wipe their face with a towel you just used for your face or anything. And you might see one little sore. Years ago, they called that a cold sore. Whatever that meant. Oh, yeah, you have a cold sore. Okay, probably going to get the cold. Going to get a cold. They would associate that herpes on your lip as a cold sore as a preface to catching a cold. At that time, it was not known as the flu. Now it's known as the flu. So you catch a cold, it's not cold, it's the flu. Okay, we got fancy over the years. A cold sore is a herpes, guys. If you see that, and how many people do you see with cold sores? And how many times have you had a breakout of a cold sore? Everybody has cold sores if you have herpes. Some people don't have herpes. They'll never have a cold sore. How's that? How do you get herpes? From somebody else that has herpes. It's that simple. So let's get into that body of yours. Let's treat you for an STD. Let's clean you up and let's make you well. Same with syphilis. Syphilis is a leader to HPV. To AIDS. So syphilis is a little bit harder to work with, but unless you want to go directly to AIDS, you want to clear up that syphilis. STDs are STDs, and they're there to stay unless you find someone to cure you. I don't care where you go, because I don't know of anybody in America that has the same type of treatment I have from London to cure herpes. I'm not even going to tell you what that is. So I'm not going to give you any hints. I'm just going to tell you that we have the most advanced way to cure an STD. Same with Lyme disease. And there's your biggest audience, Lyme disease patients. I would venture to say 80% of the Lyme groups that you see on the internet, these people don't want to be cured. I mean, they think they do, but their doctor tells them it's just something you have to live with until you die. Lyme disease is so deadly that you die a little bit every day with Lyme disease. It's that horrible, that horrendous, that so terrible, this disease. Can you imagine a little tick that sometimes is so minute you can't even see it? It's so microscopic you can't even see it with the naked eye. Can give you a disease that eventually will kill you. That's the truth. That's real. And so because I don't care what doctor you go to, there is no cure for Lyme disease. But we work with Lyme disease and we cure Lyme disease. I've had patients off their deathbed and pull them up and out of Lyme disease. Now, let's go back a few seconds. How about those people in those online internet groups? All they want to do is talk about how sick they are. Oh yeah, I had this headache yesterday and it lasted for 42 hours, and I had this and I got the chills, and I've got a rash now, and and they all chime in with all of their ills. What's the deal? Do you not want to be cured? Do you just want to have something so horrible that you can connect with someone else that has something so horrible that that's all you have to talk about? That's pretty sad, you guys. And so, yes, I am directing this to all the people on those internet groups of Lyme disease. You guys, man, wake up. We cure Lyme disease. Try me. I do it all the time. You can't go to your medical doctor and get cured. There is no cure for Lyme disease. You will die. So what's the alternative? Life. It's that simple. I'm Dr. Berni. If you want to reach me, I'm at 480-703-0151. I am seeing all my patients virtually. I want you to go to Arizona Academy for Natural Health.com, and I want you to read my syllabus to my course. You will love my course in homeopathy. Again, $199. Can't beat that. Take it at your leisure. No race to get it done. Give me a call. I promise you I will stay with you all the way to the time that you are completely healed. Thank you for listening, and we will talk again very soon.